Marvel, superheroes, everything sucks. Quentin Tarantino's take on the superheroes. I really don't understand this, man. Just live your life and let others live. Purposefully, these news anchors ask these questions to them. So they say something and you can create a news out of it. First is Scorsese, now him, every time. So let's hear out what he has to say.
When Scorsese came out and he said, I don't think these superhero movies are cinema.
Mhm.
I mean, I don't know where you stand with that. I'm curious. I kind of felt like, oh, that's kind of an elitist attitude. I mean, Scorsese's certainly one of the greatest filmmakers of all time. I worship the guy's movies, but I mean, it is cinema. I mean, is it not?
Well, okay. Again,
Okay.
it's like he's an old man. You think Scorsese's going to be into Ant-Man versus the Wasp?
Why not?
But he's not going to be. All right. I don't think he would have been that into that at 37. Forget about however fucking old he is now. All right. That's just not his thing. I mean, even me when it comes to, I mean, I used to collect Marvel comic books. I loved Marvel comic books. And if all this shit was coming out in 86, I would be all down with it. They waited till I got too old, all right, for me to be so into it. But
That
I
makes
think
a lot of sense.
it's more about the fact, I mean, I ended up talking to a kid just, if you're listening, Brandon, I'm talking about you. I met a kid I'd never met before at a party the other day, and he started a conversation with me. And he asked me about what I felt about superhero movies. And I know this kid is like, I don't know how old he is. Maybe he's 16 or 17. Maybe he's a little older. But, he's talking about how he saw the first Iron Man when he was 4 or 5.
Right.
So to him, Marvel movies and DC movies are movies.
Right.
And there's been actually almost no competition.
Depends on, person to person. It's subjective.
To show him that there can be anything else. So going to the movies means going to see those movies.
Right.
And if it's not that, it's the Star Wars movies. And if it's not that, it's the Harry Potter movies. And if it's not that, it's the Transformer movies.
So you don't feel any pressure in making another movie where you'd have to do lots of special effects and change your whole style of filmmaking? I mean, you're not going to.
No, if I wanted to do that, I would do that. But I've never really been a big do a bunch of special effects later kind of guy. I almost kind of come from the idea that
Like Django Unchained.
if you didn't shoot it on the day, it doesn't count.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like, no. We're there with the crew, the actors, everything. We shot it on the day. We sent the film to the lab. It came back. It's done. Now, you can do little tiny things, but I'm very about practical effects. No, I work with makeup effects and I work with animatronic effects or whatever. No, I have the K&B. I have the best effects team in the world. And the idea is, no, they're going to create it and we're going to do it on stage. We're going to capture it on film.
He's passionate. Oh, that's it. That wasn't much. There was a lot of noise around it, but he didn't say much. Actually, it made a lot of sense. People, old people, they remember going to cinema for different stuff. And today's generation, a Marvel movie, DC movie is an event, and they have to go watch it in theaters if they are passionate about it. And they can be good, they can be bad. But even I don't understand this. What is cinema and what is not? There's no one who can decide that, even if they are a legend or not. Their personal opinion, whatever it can be. So, but that doesn't apply to everything in and everywhere in the world. And he made really good points. And he's a big fan of doing practical effects. But that doesn't mean doing CG is bad. Using it right, these are all tools. It's not like a genre of filmmaking. These are tools to make your stories the way you want to, the way you imagine in your head. And if these tools help you, do use them fully. The whole thing is a green screen. If it works, it works. Zack Snyder does that a lot. He needs that. He wants everything in his mind to be there, so he cannot create everything in real life. So everything is in CG. Just the characters are not, and sometimes even they are. So everyone has their own style. Like Asad says, these are all tools. If I need a CG, I'll use CG. If I don't, I'll do practical. That cannot define the way I tell the story. And that is very, very important. These debates can happen. We can discuss all day long, but at the end of the day, what does it matter? Just enjoy your life, watch movies, and have fun. That's it. Thank you for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Check out this video next, and I'll see you next time.